Whoa. Whew. Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. When you have a movie idol like Harrison Ford, you have to remember that there are a lot of times when he's not doing his own stunts in movies. Some people throw stars a lot of shade for not doing their own stunts, and sure, some stunt people became actors after knowing the trade. A salute and spoiler alert all in one. Here are 10 iconic movie scenes that were actually done by stunt doubles. But before we get started, why not become an archivist today by clicking the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up and tell us in the comments section which celebrity you look like the most. Number 10. Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Truck Drag. Speaking of Harrison Ford, am I about to get disillusioned? Turns out in Raiders of the Lost Ark, 3 different stunt doubles and Ford all worked on the homage, and Terry Leonard played Indy in the truck drag. For this scene, production had to modify the truck and the road so Terry wouldn't get hurt. The suspension was modified so the truck rode higher and the road had a trench so it could clear easily. Still, it was too much to put Harrison Ford under there. Are you kidding? So Leonard was the man of the hour. Kudos! Number 9. Live and Let Live, The Crocodile Farm. We can't even get past number 9 without bringing up a 007 film. In this classic, we see Roger Moore crossing a pond walking only on the backs of crocodiles as if they were just that nice or he was just that dreamy. Many thought the producers had used faked crocodiles to create the scene, but they were wrong. Unlike the fake shark in Jaws, it wasn't the animals that were doubled by fakes, but rather the main actor that stepped out. Ross Kananga stepped in for the scene and had to shoot it several times. Imagine thinking the next attempt could be the one where one of the crocs in the middle opens its jaws. How much do stunt doubles make again? Number 8. Mad Max Fury Road, Most Scenes. So we can't hate on the use of stunt doubles in this movie too much because the vision behind it is incredible. What Frank Miller didn't want was to have a bunch of scenes CGI'd, so as a result, they needed a lot of stunt work done. I'm talking leaping on pole vaulting poles from moving car to moving car, motorcycles jumping over the war rig, dropping real bombs. So much in this movie is done by stunt doubles, but I don't even care because it's just so cool. You can't move on, though, without acknowledging Dane Grant and Dana Porter, the doubles. Number 7. Stagecoach. In this movie, Yakima Canutt, a fearless stunt double, made history. This is the stuff of Stunt Double Hall of Fame. It was incredibly dangerous in a time where medical attention wasn't readily available at the location. Not only did Canutt jump from a horse to a group of horses while they were all going full speed, but he then also drops from their backs to the ground, allowing them to drag him before letting go, risking getting trampled by both the horses and the carriage they were pulling. On top of that, he also hops from horseback to horseback in a similar scenario. It was groundbreaking and could have been back-breaking. If it looks at all familiar, it's because Spielberg saw this and drooled, refusing to let Raiders of the Lost Ark go without a remake of it, which we see in the truck scene that we mentioned before. Number 6. Footloose, Kevin Bacon's dancing. Stunts aren't all falling from horses and being dragged. Sometimes it's just dancing. Kevin Bacon was apparently not a good enough dancer to do his own moves in Footloose, so production had a double, actually 5, to do his body work in this scene. Apparently, he was less than happy about it all, but what can we say, Kevin? When you don't have it, you don't have it. Number 5. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, bike scenes. Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most recognizable names on the planet, and this was especially true during the early 1990s, so it goes. Number 4. Casino Royale, crane scenes. The opening scene of this movie was no joke. It got everything started with a bang and a swoosh and a lot more other noises, mainly of Daniel Craig being hoisted up a crane somewhere in Madagascar, or at least who we thought was Daniel Craig, but it was actually Ben Cook, a British stunt performer. That scene with the men jumping from the crane was exactly what it looks like. Really high, real jumping, fake Daniel Craig. He murdered that scene though, who are we kidding? Number 3. The Rock. Everything. Sure, you'd think a guy as massive and experienced in fake combat as The Rock is, he would be all over his own stunts, but he actually has a stunt double. They're close too. Not like Tim Hiddleston and his stunt double, who often work together for Thor movies, but as in they're actually related. The Rock's stunt double, Tanawai Reed, has similar tattoos, the same type of body and looks, but is just better trained at stunts. They've been making movies together for over a decade now, so we've seen Tanawai in lots of things like falling downstairs in Hercules, driving in shootout scenes in NCIS, explosions in G.I. Joe, and scenes in Fast and Furious 6. Number 2. Game of Thrones, Arya Stark's Stunts. Christina Baskett is the woman behind Arya Stark's stunts on Game of Thrones, most at least. While Christina is a talented gymnast and stunt performer, a big part of her job is preparing Maisie Williams to do as much as she's capable of before stepping in. One of her favorites, she said, is the chase scene in the final season shot in the streets of Spain. She had to do a big jump and fall down a lot of stone steps, which I'm sure nobody can be entirely prepared for. Number 1. Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi Crane Kick. Ah, the glorious wooden stump kick that every 80s kid tried on any stump they ever ran into. Of course, that wasn't actually Mr. Miyagi, or rather the actor who plays Mr. Miyagi. It was Daryl Vidal, a stunt double. While Fumio Demura, a Shito-ryu master, was in charge of Miyagi's fight scenes in the movies, Vidal was the chosen double for the crane kick. Think you haven't seen Daryl before? Think again. He also played the kid who competed in the All-Valley tournament in the movie who made it to the semifinals before losing to Johnny. He was the only kid in that tournament who actually knew high-level karate. Thanks for watching. Got any other favorite movie scenes for which you know stunt doubles were used? Would you like to be a stunt double? Let us know in the comments. No one but you can do this stunt though. Subscribe, click the bell, and give this video a like.